Well, the time has come to move on my Bliss electric city bike, which I used up in London for a number of years to get me around so I didn't have any parking problems. Marvellous bike, and thoroughly enjoyed its time on the road with it. Absolutely marvellous. All aluminium aircraft quality frame, and it's lasted quite well. But unfortunately here on the unmade roads it is impossible to use. Cannot use it at all. I have done quite a number of modifications to this. As you can see, the main crank is huge now. I think it's 52 teeth on that one now. And also I changed the back sprocket. That's a 7-speed on the back, and that made the gearing much better than the old thing. Now you're pedaling and you're going, whereas before you were pedaling like lunatic and you didn't really go that far. That was the only criticism I had about the bike, but unfortunately all the bikes in China seem to be the same as that. Got quick release fittings on the front wheel there, and also the handlebars, as you can see there, and also the stem, they all collapse down, and it goes into a relatively small bag, which I'll show you in a moment. The battery pack is locked on, so it cannot be removed. So when you remove the keys, it's perfectly safe and nobody can nick your battery pack. Very simple. Very nice and big comfortable seat. Of course, being a folding bike, you've of course got the folding pedals as well. So you've got those, and you've just got a little device on the back there. You just turn it, and that then makes it so they fold up to go in the bag. Now this particular electric bike can be used two ways. You can either use the throttle, or of course you've got the PAS system, which you have to supposedly use on British roads, and that's this here. So you have to pedal before the actual motor in the back wheel will start to work. So that'll give you an idea. But you can switch between the systems. There's a little switch on the back of the control box down here, which you might just be able to see tucked up down there. It is. If I can show it. Ooh, a bit difficult. It's just there. Can you see it with my finger? Oh, I can't see it. But anyway, it's there. And you just have to flick the switch, and you can go between the two systems. There's the bag that it folds into. Quite small. You can see the small Chihuahua dog that we've got, so you can get an idea what size it packs up to. Quite small, quite neat, and of course being in the bag it makes it safe. So there you go, there's me Bliss bike.